Aaron, a big game for you. Where does it rank in your career, getting to take on so many of the players you know, but in a major tournament?
Yeah, it's obviously a massive game for me personally. I put it right up there with some of the biggest games that I've played in, so I'm really excited to be involved in this, and we're in a good position at the moment, and hopefully we can build on that.
You'll be up against some familiar faces. Jack Wilsheres has been quoted widely in the press. He reckons England have the best team. What do you say?
No, he's entitled to his own opinions, but no, I believe that we have the best team, and I think the rest of our team, my teammates as well, believe that we do. We've been through a lot over the years, and I feel like we have been together throughout the thick and thin, and now we're seeing the rewards of that. And this team has a lot of ability in it. We fight for each other, we work our socks off for each other, and everybody saw that throughout the qualifying campaign and in the first game of this finals.
Finally, you've applauded the efforts of the fans. Sadly, you'll know what's been happening in other cities, the concerns over Lille and Lens. What are your feelings going there, and maybe people you know going there as well?
Yeah, I think all I can say is that the Welsh fans were absolutely brilliant in Bordeaux. There was a load of them that made the journey down, and I think the police praised them for their great support and how well behaved they were. So yeah, hopefully it'll be more of the same of that.
Aaron, when you hear Jack Wilshere, someone you know very well, saying England have the better players, and you hear David Beckham, for instance, saying, I think England will win, does that give you guys the extra bit of inspiration to be victorious?
I think we just have to, concentrate on our own game. We know what we're all about. We know what we're capable of doing. We've been up against good teams and got good results off of them many times now in recent years. So we know what we're all about, and yeah, maybe it does give us a little bit extra motivation, but I don't think you need that much motivation going into a game like this. It's the one that everybody was excited for when the draw was made.
You would motivate yourself going into a game like this. Do you feel that Wales do have a better team though than England?
Of course, yeah. I think we all believe in ourselves. We've, like I said before, we've been through a lot together. We've grown as a team. We work our socks off for each other, and that's evident on the pitch, and that's linked with our results as well. We've been very successful in recent years, and hopefully now we can keep growing and building on this.
Do you feel that weight of history? 1984 was the last time that Wales beat England. Such a long time ago. I mean, is that something you're keen to put right and end that long wait?
Well, it's about time that we did beat them, then. So. No, we're looking forward to it, and we're in a good position. We're top of the group. They got a draw in their first game, so all the pressure's on them. We're here. We're enjoying ourselves, and hopefully we can cause an upset.
Just on the security fears, do you as players have any worries about the potential for further trouble around this game, perhaps around the Russia-Slovakia game as well? And are you happy for your family? I'm not sure if you've got family coming out to Lille or Lens. Are you happy for them to be there?
Yeah, I think things have been happening. We've been seeing them on the press and things like that, but I can only speak of the Welsh fans really and how brilliant they've been so far. I had certain family members go to the game and said how brilliantly the two sets of fans got on with each other after the game, before the game, and hopefully they can just continue doing that and making our nation proud of them.
Just a final thought. I just wondered if you could clear up the new hairstyle. Some people were wondering whether it was a tribute to the Romania side who
I've had a few
got a bleach blonde look at 20 years ago, or maybe Gaza at Euro 96. What's the reason behind it?
No, I just fancied a change. I've been sort of pondering with the idea for a while, and I thought, why not just go for it before my hair starts to fall out? So.
He stole my question. Is it becoming a superstition now? You've done it and you've had a great performance, a great result. Are you gonna? Are you a superstitious person?
No. I'm not superstitious at all, so I can change from day to day.
Just coming back to some of the comments that have been bandied around ahead of this game, as you probably expected. Are you enjoying a bit of mind games, a bit of this sort of word battle before the game?
Well, this is the first time that I've spoken to the press, but no, it's a big game. Things are going to be said, and I'm sure they'll continue until kickoff's made. So, yeah, it's quite enjoyable to see.
And how much, can you give us an insight? You obviously, Gareth has just spoken. You two are senior players, hugely experienced through your club commitments as well. How are you enjoying the role where you're maybe giving advice and expertise to other members of the squad that are just not maybe used to this environment?
Yeah, I think, it's new for us all, actually, going into this sort of routine, the finals. So I think we're all, using each other for to get us through, to give each other the help and support that we need. And, as long as we keep doing what we've been doing and giving everything on the pitch, I'm sure we'll be okay.
England's strengths and weaknesses, what do you make of them?
I don't know. We'll be working on them throughout the week. But they're a good team. They have some good players playing for them who are playing at the highest level for their clubs. So, they're going to be a threat. But we just concentrate on ourselves and doing what we have been doing. And I'm sure we'll come out with a positive result.
And in terms of the game itself, in terms of the England players, you've spoken a little bit about the rival. You've got teammates you're up against. Have you spoken with any of them beforehand, or has that all stopped?
No, there was a bit of banter in season when I was at Arsenal, but no, I haven't spoken to any of them since we've meeting up, since the season's finished. So yeah, we haven't had any text or anything like that.
Just something tactically on England's point of view, not with yourselves. Harry Kane's been taking their corners, a proven goal scorer. Have you raised an eyebrow that we asked Gareth that he's great in the air? He wouldn't, he'd do whatever he was told he said. But a goal scorer, would they be taking corners?
I couldn't care less, to be honest with you, who takes their corners or wherever. But I'm sure a goal scorer will want to be trying to get onto the end of things.
Just a final question for me. It's exactly the same final question I put to Gareth, and I think I know the answer. How do the England players, you think, would get into a Welsh team?
The same answer as Gareth, none. We've been through so much together, and the quality in this team is there. We've created history together. So, hopefully this can continue and we can keep growing and doing well.
Danny? Best till last.
Aaron, fantastic performance on the weekend from the team and yourself. But personally, do you feel like there's more to come from yourself in a Welsh shirt, and you looking, obviously playing on the big stage, for the best to come out of you?
Yeah, of course. You always want to better yourself as a player, and this is one of the biggest stages you can play on. So I want to definitely have a successful tournament personally, and also help my teammates and getting as far as we possibly can. So I think there's a lot more to come.
And a couple of missed chances in the first game, but do you see that as a positive, almost like you're getting into the right positions and getting yourself in forward positions to actually get the opportunities in the first place?
Yeah, I had a couple of opportunities. The header was one. I got up a bit too early, and then the ball was slightly behind me. So, but I'm glad that I got into them positions. Maybe there's a bit of fatigue and things like that because we haven't played properly in a competitive game for a few weeks. But no, I'm happy that I got into them positions, and hopefully now I can start taking some opportunities.
And finally, we heard Chris Coleman speak yesterday, and he spoke about Wales almost being the underdogs going into this game. Are the players of the same thought?
Yeah, like I said earlier, we're top of the group. England have got a point, so they'll be doing everything they can to win this game probably, and we've got no pressure on us really. Everyone's expecting them to win, so hopefully they'll play into our advantage.